Milk stouts were the first brewed in the late 19th century and marketed as nutritious beers for the overworked laborers of England during the Industrial Revolution. By adding lactose sugar, which is an unfermentable sugar, to their mild stout recipes, brewers were able to give their beers a hint of sweetness and an irresistible, silky smooth texture.
Oh, is that the whole thing?
No, it's not the whole thing. The claims of an extra the claims of an extra nutritional value were quickly proven false, and in 1946, the use of the word milk on any beer label was outlawed in England. So they couldn't say milk?
What?
They couldn't say milk?
Not on the beer. Yes.
Oh, okay. That law still stands today. But milk stouts have steadily grown in popularity wherever they can legally be called milk stouts. So that's what this is, a milk stout.
Iron milk.
Did I miss something? Why did they say it was illegal to call it a milk stout?
Yeah, the
I'm
claims
assuming because it
extra
makes it sound like it's healthy. But
extra nutritional value.
It's good for your bones.
Yeah, definitely.
That is the biggest fucking head.
Holy balls.
Who taught you how to pour?
It's like an art. Can I pour mine?
I'll do it nice this time.
Yeah.
You better.
The transfer of beer is an art. Okay, so anyways, Iron Milk Maiden chocolate milk stout pours deep black with a rich tan head.
Whatever.
Generous additions of lactose sugar add a silky smooth body and a bit of sweetness to balance the dark roast coffee and chocolate flavors. Conditioning on raw cocoa nibs adds the finishing touch and gives this sensational stout its wonderful chocolate aroma. How about that? I didn't know it was made with milk.
Let's get those numbers out the way. What's
Okay. The ABV, what does that stand for again?
Alcohol by volume.
Okay, 5.0%. So 5% alcohol. And the IBU is 34. And what is IBU again?
International Bitterness Unit.
Okay. And the SRM is the color,
Yep.
which is 37. 37% or just 37?
I mean, I guess you could say percent because it's on a 1 to 100 scale.
Right. So it is out of 100, so it is percent.
Well, I thought something like this would be higher on the scale.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see fucking through it at all. How dark do you need to get it? Maybe the darkness goes by like how much you need to dilute it to start seeing through it.
Maybe.
Well,
I
cheers.
Here we go.
I'm gonna wait a little bit because I got too much fuzz.
Oh,
You're gonna flatten it out. Stay shaking it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shaking it. I'm swirling it.
Tip it back.
Just drink it.
That is a lot of head. I screwed up.
Nobody really complains about
Everybody
getting too
loves
much
head.
Not true.
It's thick. I mean, the drink,
You know, when you shake a beer, it fizzes, and it's gonna get more bubbly, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
really
shaking
being
it.
counterproductive.
I mean, you're flattening your beer and adding more head to what you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah, you're supposed to stick your finger in it.
He's got it figured out.
All right.
Everybody, our guest today, this is Kevin. No, it's not. Jeff, John, Jason.
Jason.
Totally.
It's not Kevin.
Mm-hmm. No, Jason.
So, Jason, you want to tell us about your favorite kind of beers or some shit?
Yes. Well, I've been a Budweiser fan all my life. Lately, I've been broadening my horizon, or if you will. And I've been trying out the lagers. Like I like Newcastle. Some pale ales.
Yeah.
Pale ales. I've had Hornsby apple cider. That was a pretty good beer. Have not tried Red's apple cider yet, though. I seen it. It was in my grab. I just didn't drink it. But yeah. But still yet, Budweiser seems to be my go-to beer. But when I'm being crazy and out of the ordinary, I guess I'll try some of this dark. I'll try anything, really. I'm a beer connoisseur, also. I'm not scared to try all these new beers.
Hell yeah.
Cool, man.
That's the right kind of beer person.
Mm-hmm.
Galen, how you doing with your head over there?
Why you swear?
Wafting it down.
Well,
Is there a reason you're,
I meant
jerking
swirling.
it in that motion over your crotch?
Yeah, I'm just used to it, I guess.
All right. You're making it worse.
No, I'm not. It's going down.
I'm watching it.
Yeah, it used to be way up here. Now it's down here.
Are you any closer to
Like
O-Town?
It's like I'm doing a helicopter.
Is anybody up on like any kind of current events?
Current events.
I don't know. We used to do current events for like
We did. Do we have any current?
for
Is there
like 5
anything
minutes.
going on in the current? I mean, there's
I
the
thought
whole
there was
political
something.
bullshit, but I don't want to talk about that.
The only thing I got for news is Facebook right now. I haven't been watching TV or reading
What's
too
the
much.
news about Facebook? What's going on with Facebook?
Somebody got shot.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
never good.
No,
Where was
Never.
that at?
somewhere on Facebook.
Okay.
You can get
Wow,
shot on
that was
Facebook
pretty
now.
specific.
Fucking cybercrimes are getting worse.
People getting hacked.
No, really, I don't have any current events. So
I have
that's
some
why I
news.
was asking.
Well, let's hear your
The news I have is what is it? The North Dakota State, was it Senate meetings or whatever? They put on the ballot for this year in June actually to legalize medicinal tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, marijuana, if you will. And I'd vote yes. Can I count on you guys to vote yes also?
I try not to vote, but maybe.
Yeah,
I would vote yes.
I'm in the same boat, Josh.
Cool.
I would say yes because I want to launch a business.
Yeah, that's all it is business growth.
You know,
Legislative session. Sorry to interrupt, but that's what it was called.
no, that's cool news. I
Yep.
hadn't heard about that. And you know, maybe I will vote yes, because I come to think of it, I've got some friends that have got, various medical problems,
Totally.
and the stuff prescribed to them doesn't help, but they dabble in stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I have this one friend. His medicine doesn't work worth a damn, but when he gets high, he never has any problem at all.
Great.
He's not a dangerous person by any means.
I wouldn't consider marijuana any kind of dangerous at all.
No,
Or even a drug.
you never hear about people smoking weed and going out and shooting up places or anything like that.
No.
Getting in bar fights.
Totally. Peaceful people.
Maybe going out and getting snacks.
Beverages and snacks, maybe overdrawing on their debit card because they can't eat too much or something. But yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Right along with alcohol there, so.
Yeah. But no, I've heard good things about the medical marijuana and stuff of that
So what-
sort.
What
So
exactly
I might
is
vote
a
yes.
60 then?
A 60,
What is
I have no clue.
I don't know. Someone said something like
you,
that
know, you,
the
you
other
gotta
day.
you gotta think of it with the
A price tag or
what
Well, I
is
don't know
this?
if
a
he was
weight?
referring to like
Quotation
a 60
marks.
or like
a price tag, a weight,
I don't know.
number of. It could be a lot of different things, I guess.
I mean,
I don't
60. That's like an hour, isn't it?
It could be.
Seconds,
Wow.
minutes, dollars,
You fucking blew my mind.
grams, ounces, pounds, fucking
I don't know.
Speaking of blowing my mind,
blocks, people.
these initial tastes, I'm
Got all kind of
I mean,
units. of
fuck, we're
measurement.
just getting into it. My glass is half empty already.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Smooth, rich.
Smooth is the right
Deep.
word.
Yeah.
black color.
Very dark.
You definitely
Smooth
taste sort of
and
like
rich,
that coffiness to it.
Has definitely.
Oh yeah, this is the beer that I downed at the last beer review at the end of it.
You are right.
Afterwards, yeah.
This one was
Yeah,
good.
that night that you got absolutely shit-faced.
Oh, prepare.
I did.
Yes, you did.
We left a review, and I ran into one of the past reviewers, Chris. Me and Galen. I was driving, and Galen was sitting in the passenger seat. I hadn't been drinking nearly as much as Galen, so I was pretty good.
You guys ran into
Um,
Chris that night?
Not
We ended
literally.
up, okay, like he passed right in front of us at the stop sign, and we were turning onto the street that he was on. So Galen
Like
called
that
him.
motherfuckers. That's
Galen
Chris.
called him while we're driving behind him, and he's like, "Hey, we're right behind you. See Marshall?" He starts waving and stuff. The next thing is like, "Yeah, go to this restaurant or whatever the fuck."
Yeah,
we
why
were
the
going.
fuck didn't he come get nachos?
He was busy.
He was going
His
to a
girlfriend.
totally different place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Galen was trying to convince him to let us
I think that was
go eat
close.
sushi with him and his girlfriend, or fiance. It's not gonna happen, man. Just fucking leave him alone. No,
Yeah.
Chris, and he's yelling at the phone like yelling louder is gonna, the car is gonna hear him from a distance or something. Chris, I'm like, fucking hang it up, man.
Yeah, I don't really
Is that why you wanted to fight me when you got out?
know.
That was part of the fun that night.
That was a fun night. For the most part.
Yeah, it was a crazy night. I'll give it that.
We won't give you any details because it involves a certain someone puking, and that certain someone does not
Okay.
condone binge drinking.
Yeah, that's.
I wouldn't know.
It's not good for you.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, you can get a good look at a T-bone steak, but
Oh man. It's never heard of that.
but it's got to be your bowl. No, I have some more news though. I remember listening on the radio about how they were looking for people to farm hops for the microbreweries that are coming in North Dakota.
Really?
I have heard that on the news.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because
So
they
I
were
would-
talking about like brewing beer with it, and it's like the beer wouldn't have that high of a THC level, but it had just a little bit of it.
What are you talking about? Hops, man, hops.
No, okay, so hops in the what are they called?
Pilsner?
No, Jesus,
The
no,
hops?
like
Don't get mad at him.
I'm
Fuck.
trying to second, but before
not
you,
hops, but like the buds or whatever.
one
Yeah.
second before you go off on that, hops is like we're drinking this right now. It's already made.
I know.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Brussels sprouts.
Just had to say it.
So, anyways, what the hell? Anyway, so
Go on.
hops and weed are like kind of like the same branch of
Plants.
plants. Yeah,
You mean marijuana weed?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Not like
anyways,
dandelions.
Weed is an invasion.
I wasn't trying to
marijuana.
Okay.
So, anyways, marijuana plant and hops are like kind of like in the same family.
Right.
So
I can
they're
see that.
saying though that there's some people that make their own beer and they brew it with marijuana leaves
Wow.
instead of hops.
That sounds pretty interesting.
So like
I'd
you
be
can have
down to
like
try
a
that.
little bit of a different kind of
So you
flavor
get like
of
a high
beer.
and a buzz at the same time?
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh my, is this possible?
Where
It
are
is.
these guys?
It's actually allowed in like some states, like Colorado and so yeah. So I mean, there's breweries that are actually like using it a
Okay.
little bit.
So why not
Where
vote
the fuck
yes?
is our
in June?
fact checker?
Well, I mean, actually, I don't even know if I'm completely right on that, but I mean, like, I know some people experiment with it.
Totally.
I'm not saying breweries because I don't think that's actually allowed for legality.
Microbreweries.
Because I don't think you can sell weed and beer at a bar, or like anything with THC in a bar.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't live in one of those states. So I mean, I'm
I think all you
I'm
need
just-
is your liquor license though, because it'd be like adding cinnamon and it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
cinnamon
as
in
long
beer.
as you're
Selling
legal to
beer
use
as
something,
beer,
it
yeah.
should be like an additive.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Can we go to like Urban Dictionary or something, or is that just sexual shit?
Mm.
That's not gonna
That's
help
all
us out
sorts
here.
of shit.
Okay, I'm on some site here, and it says this weed-infused beer will get you high and drunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a cold war between beer brewers and bud growers.
Okay.
You've probably read those tireless, endless debates on which product is more dangerous, marijuana or alcohol.
Pretty sure it's alcohol.
I would agree.
It's an undeniable fact that both beer and weed bring a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Wow.
But what if somebody was crazy enough to combine the two heavenly vices? That's right.
Super happy.
What Reddit user? Oh, fucking Christ! Just get to the point. Okay. Here's someone's quote. Here's in quotations. Somebody said this. Okay.
Alright, quotation.
My first attempt at a marijuana-infused home brew, I started with a hop-heavy Imperial IPA recipe, then tweaked it to have an extra punch of THC. I started by dry hopping with a quarter ounce of decarbonated bud. At bottling, I added a tincture containing a half ounce of bud and 7 grams of hash oil. The end result was a deep amber-colored ale, delicious, fully bodied IPA, coming in around 10.5% with a serious edible style. It
Okay.
says 10. Then it, out of quotations now. It says the 10% alcohol by volume was pretty damn high. And where the fuck else? That's all I got.
Okay.
So
It
it's
says-
been done.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't remember.
It
I
says,
think I
sorry-
heard it on like
sorry,
NPR or something like that.
sorry guys, this beautiful drink is not for sale because of that pesky thing called the law.
Oh.
See, that's what I thought. Like, I didn't think they could sell.
long
Which is the reason why I
arm
kind
of
of
the-
backtracked what I said.
Oh, it is a Colorado brewery. You said it was
Totally.
Colorado. You read?
Oh, like okay.
In Washington, it's supposed to be all right. In Oregon, California.
But they still don't sell it because of the
Okay, so there's a lot against it, but a
yeah.
person could home make their own.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible,
It is
people.
possible. Okay.
There's infinite
But it is
possibilities.
illegal, so don't try this at home.
Not home in this state anyway.
At
Yeah.
home in this state, in
In North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Obviously.
Dakota of the North.
I like the way that sounds.
I don't
Dakota of the North.
We need a fact checker.
Yes.
If anybody hears this episode,
Do you want to audition?
we are auditioning for a fact checker. By audition, I mean
Another thirsty
Fucking-
fellow.
We've got like a 50-page essay for you to write, and then multiple choice questions. And if at the end of that you're still here, then you're probably a good enough fact checker.
yeah, it's strictly entertainment value, but you do have to do it because we want to be entertained.
Yeah.
For entertainment only.
We've got to see how much pressure we can put you under to find information very quickly. Or as long as you can drink a lot.
We're not kidding. So, I mean, fucking get a hold of us if you want to fact check for us.
You best fucking apply.
You got to be able to make it to our little get-togethers of sitting around the microphone drinking beers. So, don't apply if you're in like Bangladesh or Guatemala or anywhere. You
Well, unless you're rich and you can fly in like every week.
Oh yeah, fucking do it.
Then you can apply.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, if you're flying in, you might as well fly in with some imported beer from some cool
Yeah, do
place.
that.
Totally.
I mean, we'll
Bring
review
us
the
some
shit out of some
Bangladeshi
fucking
beer.
Belgian beer or something.
You can possibly like bring some cheerleaders or something with you. I'm
you're
sure if
rich.
you have a plane, you have access to cheerleaders.
you should have access to cheerleaders if you own a plane.
Fucking scoff at me.
And most cheerleaders better like beer too. Just saying.
Of course they like beer. They're cheerleaders.
I prefer a harlot of the night.
Look.
Then I know she's able to drink beer.
Caleb, cheerleaders and beer have the same purpose. They both increase pep, which means that cheerleaders have to like beer. It's
Okay.
like in their nature.
If you insist,
I do.
I'll just roll.
Okay. Where were we going with that? Oh yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh, we're looking
Yeah.
for a fact checker.
yeah, apply. I mean, if you want to be a listener forever, fine. Fuck you, or not fuck you because you're listening to us. But if you want to, talk so I'm not talking so much, apply.
If you have a smartphone, a laptop with a good battery, and
Or
a
an
good
impressive brain.
and the ability to connect it to somebody else's Wi-Fi while sitting around drinking beers, you have a good shot at being a good fact checker.
Oh, I was just reading this. It says lactose sugar, which is unfermentable sugar. That's not cool. I like fermentable sugar because it eats the yeast.
Well, but that's what gives it its taste because
Okay.
it doesn't get
Yeah,
fermented,
since
so
it doesn't.
so
No, I
it
see.
hangs around and
That's
gives
where
you
it gets its thickness from, right?
that sugary.
So does that mean people could be allergic to this?
I suppose.
I mean, that should really fuck with the law to make it illegal to call it milk stout, because then it's
Oh.
unsafe. You gotta label it as milk stout.
Yeah, lactose comes from fucking it,
Well, yeah, lactose is milk, right?
results from milk. Yeah.
So I
Intolerant.
mean, they should legally have to call it a milk stout, so that people are warned. There could be serious injuries.
Or you could have some serious bathroom injuries.
That law needs to be repealed.
Reverse and remanded.
Yeah. What do you say?
Yes.
It sounded better.
It is, because it is a fact. I don't need to check it because I know it. For the next facts checker, who's going to check my facts?
Hey, so this little piggy Galen, what did you do today?
I went home for. I almost said Thanksgiving, but obviously it's Easter.
I mean, you could go home for Thanksgiving. You'd be a little late or early.
However you want to look at it, I'd like to think of it as being early, and just had some good food.
Oh,
I mean, that's pretty much about it.
It was great. I made food. Made some, like, rice today.
Did a little climbing this morning. That was fun.
Climbing?
Clam?
Yeah.
What'd you climb?
We don't need to talk about that.
I know that.
Well,
clam.
we won't be specific, but it was pretty goddamn tall. We could see the top of a water tower. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Okay, I guess
Other than that,
top of your car?
yes.
We'll go with my car. It's pretty tall too.
It was the top of his car. And it was
Wait.
definitely not illegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was
But it was a pretty cool view.
Were you around?
Well, I mean, we don't need to discuss names on this either. I don't
No,
think.
there were people that may or may not have been there for this legal gray area climbing adventure
That didn't happen.
That was
on Galen's car.
dreamingly fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
dreaming. It could have all been a dream,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
Well, you sure? Because I don't remember all of it. I mean, I do, but I don't know. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
I can see Fargo from like
I guess
25 miles away.
What? No, or 50 miles away, or 85 miles away, or
Yeah.
wherever the fuck it was.
Wherever you got a good telescope.
You gotta quit talking about your dream now.
All right. It's a good time though. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're also looking for listeners.
Yeah, apply.
No need
Like,
to apply.
subscribe.
Just go on ahead and do it.
But if you want to apply, we will accept. You know, you can put it on your college application, accept it as a listener to this podcast.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
Colleges love that shit. Makes you sound intelligent.
Yeah, all you gotta do is turn up your speakers, click on our fucking little channels, crack open your 6-pack or whatever fucking you're drinking, and we'll help you get through that.
We'll help you get through that.
That 6-packs, that 12-pack, that whatever pack you're going through.
And
Or
stuff
maybe-
today has a thick tan head.
What am I saying? Growlers. Yes.
Growlers.
Someone want to fill me up?
Adds
I'm kind of
creaminess.
empty.
Good job, man. Oh, buddy.
I don't need all of it.
Well, chill, we got a whole nother growler. See, that's a good fucking head right there.
Yeah.
No, right, that's about an inch. So you do it, you drink it, you get a nice little chocolate milk stout mustache on your
I
lip
want that though.
while you drink out the beer.
I guess I.
And then
next
you lick
time
it
I'll
off
just
your
ask for a
face.
growler. 'Cause you don't know how to pour. You got lucky your first one.
I did that on purpose.
What's the weight of the growler? The filled growler?
It's
64 fluid ounces.
yep, it's
It says it right there. I'm looking at other
That-
side,
that's
bro.
just- yeah, it's on both sides.
Oh, okay, 64.
But that's not the weight, that's the size.
Well, 64 fluid ounces is ounces.
Yeah.
It's 64 of them.
No, measure when like liquid and like with a measuring cup and stuff, those ounces are different than the ounces you use for a scale.
How? Because, I mean, an ounce is an ounce.
Well, like
A fluid ounce
Yeah. Is that
compared
right?
to a weight ounce?
Yeah.
They're different,
They're
right?
different
You gotta
ounces.
convert them.
God damn it. Okay, convert for me. Help me out.
I don't know what the conversion
It's a hard
is.
ratio.
Is a fluid ounce more than a weight ounce?
I think it'd probably be like half. or something.
Really?
Half of
This is
fluid.
news to me.
I don't know what the conversion. There's a simple conversion. I just don't know
Because
what the fuck
think
it
about
is.
it, solid is dense. Our liquid is dense also.
I'm gonna figure this shit out.
I just
you
know
guys
that-
keep
and-
everybody entertained while my mind is busy.
I am.
Well, I know you're
that
good for it.
Okay, mass.
an ounce is an ounce. I mean, like an ounce is weight.
Wait,
And a
fluid,
fluid
ounce,
ounce
or weight
is-
ounce?
I thought it was weight.
That's volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weight versus volume.
All right. I'm waiting to be enlightened here, man. I'm waiting in suspense.
Oh, and you can't know, like, say we filled it with water. 64 ounces of water would be a different weight than 64 ounces of beer
Okay.
because they've got
There you
different
go.
specific gravities.
So
to
they
their
just
liquids.
so they just compare them both by weight.
They're both compared. Like you can fill the same amount of volume with them, but they're gonna weigh different.
So it's a fluid ounce.
Yes.
Yes.
So they're both ounces.
Yes.
They are ounces.
They just happen to be fluid.
I can see where you're coming from. I know what you mean. Why is not an ounce just an ounce?
Yeah.
But it is totally different.
Okay.
But actually, it's interesting.
Come on.
Because
help me.
water weighs one fluid. Okay.
This is
Water
we need
weighs 1 ounce per fluid ounce.
Are there
So
any?
it actually is the same with water.
With 1 ounce.
Like 1 ounce of weight.
Okay.
So when it's water, that's what it is. But like when you throw in different stuff, it could be. Well, it's hard to say considering it's partially carbonated. I'd be willing to bet that beer is actually less. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that, but
So yeah, we're kind of in a pickle.
Somebody asked the Google machine if what's the difference between a fluid ounce and an ounce.
volume versus weight.
You know who I bet who would be able to help us with this?
Google, like I just read it like a second ago.
Someone
Alright.
depending on
Let
that North
me-
Dakota vote for the THC
let me put this
thing.
quote for you.
Yeah.
Let's hear it quote
The
unquote.
fluid ounce.
Legislative.
A way of measuring volume, say how much something, or how much space something takes up, and then the confusion begins with water. Water weighs 1 ounce per fluid ounce, leading many people to assume that the two terms are interchangeable.
Like me.
Yeah,
Like you.
like you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Simple-minded people.
Motherfucker.
Different ways of saying the same thing.
He's not simple-minded. He's
I
just
was
straightforward.
I can take a joke. I can take a joke.
Okay.
Unorthodox.
Notice I didn't hit you.
Yeah, like you just
Yet.
did a little bit ago. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. What? I don't feel enlightened.
Well,
Alright, people-
you told me that they're different, but I still don't
What
have
he's
an
saying is that
understanding.
people get confused about the whole liquid ounces to weight ounces because water is the most general thing people think of as a liquid, and that is a 1-to-1.
So
Right.
water,
Beer is not.
water 1 fluid ounce is actually weighs an ounce,
Right.
but when you add other liquids in there, it becomes
Yeah, because
lesser or
other
more.
liquids are heavier or lighter than water.
Okay.
They've all got different specific gravities.
All right, so
So the beer, since it's got stuff in it, it's probably heavier than water. It's probably gonna be a little heavier.
I would
I
think
would
so.
guess.
Has coffee brewed into it, right?
Yeah.
Coffee beans and hops in wheat, or is it not hops and wheat, but
barley,
barley and hops
hops.
and coffee and not sugar, but
Lactose.
lactose sugar.
Coffee flavor.
Coffee
'Cause they
flavor.
Burn the fuck out of those hops.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is it coffee brewed and then dehydrated?
No, it's
or-
just coffee flavor.
okay, so it's synthetic flavor.
No, well,
No.
like when the hops when they heat them so much that they get burnt.
Yep.
They give it fucking coffee flavor. It tastes like coffee.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
I've been enlightened
it's
on
actually
this.
I
not
became
the
enlightened.
hops, it's the barley or the
Is
wheat.
it barley?
It's whatever oat that they're using, because it's like you got like barley, wheat.
Oats are oats.
I
Yeah,
know.
they use the oats in the
You
beer.
mean grains.
Grains, that's what I
Okay.
meant to say, yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever grain they use is the grain that they're burning, and that's what gives you all your flavor,
Okay.
how light or dark it is. Your hops are just thrown in for the alcohol, more or less.
Yeah.
I wonder which one.
I mean, it's got flavor too, but
It's similar to coffee though. Like it's cool how they can get that taste
Just
of
from-
like coffee,
They're
But, like,
actually
would it
made
be-
relatively similarly, though,
Just
too.
from
Right.
burning those motherfuckers.
Just to make them like the beans, like the Colombian or the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costa Rica, wherever they make like Javalia and the various types of beans. But yeah, that's cool how they can make it close to it.
I thought there was a specific grain though that when heated tasted more like coffee. I thought there was a specific one. Like,
And-
is it the barley or the hops? I thought it was
It would be the barley.
It's definitely. It's not the hops, I know that.
okay, barley.
Well, I mean, hops isn't a grain, though. You know that, right?
Ah, no, I didn't know that.
Okay, hops isn't a grain.
Hops,
Hops are hops.
the little green bunches of
Yeah,
they look like nugs. They look like Brussels sprouts,
Okay.
yeah.
right? They kind of look like little Brussels sprouts. Then the wheat is the grain.
Yep.
Wheat. The wheat. Put some emphasis on the H. Actually, I had some Cool Whip today too, on my apple pie.
Actually, I had some whipping cream not that long ago.
Yeah.
Some whipping cream.
Some awesome.
Wasn't Cool Whip, but it was whipping cream.
Well, actually, it was like the Ready Whip.
Yeah.
So is it like the whipping cream, like you eat it, or like you put it on your back before you get whipped?
No, you put it on your back, and then you get all those back juices going.
Oh, the back juice is all right.
And that's what you eat.
Ew,
Yeah.
it's like fucking pus. Why would you eat that?
No, it's not. It's just a little bit of sweat and blood.
Back juices, I'm pretty sure pus is gonna be in there.
Not in the whipping stage.
I would rather drink. Well,
can
I'd
be,
rather drink this beer anyway. But
That's only if like you get whipped the day before and then you get whipped the next day and you like reopen a cup.
I'm gonna stick
That's
to my
plasma.
beer.
It's like adding oats to, a barley and hops recipe. It can be there, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, back
Moving
to the
on.
Dreckers. You get 64 fluid ounces in a Drecker's growler, and every
Yes.
other fucking growler, I guess.
But this one's Dreckers.
Oh, Dreckers.
So probably about 60 ounces, I would say, without the bottle. If it was poured onto a scale,
would actually be ounces.
it would probably be about 60 ounces. If it's like, you figure a little heavier.
Well, I suppose maybe it depends on who's filling it. They might go a little over or a little under.
Maybe they
Right.
give a really great head like a normal person, or a really bad head like Galen.
All I know is this beer has a thick tan head.
Crack that fucker.
Oh. I mean, I'm sorry, Galen. You give bad head.
Yeah, that was to myself because I'm not flexible enough. Come on.
That's.
You better clear that up real quick, man. Say that again. You said it too quiet.
Well, I gave the bad head to myself because I'm not flexible enough. I mean, I feel like that's just
So you're saying if you're a little more flexible, it would have been good?
it's possible. Can't make any promises, but
All right.
for all listeners who can't see my face right now, I'm completely bullshitting.
You should speak up on that note real quick.
Is that why you got that big dent in your cheek?
Dude, you don't get dents in your cheek. You get bulges in your cheek.
Well, whatever. I mean,
Just
it's obvious
saying.
you had a
That-
dick
that-
in there for a long fucking time.
Does that happen when you?
I don't think so. I made that up.
Well, I mean, you just think about it. You're gonna get
Galen,
yeah,
I don't want to think about it.
that beer, you know, good beer.
I just want to get this out of the way
Why
real
is
quick.
this podcast going so weird?
We're going to go back to normal real fast. I just want to get this out of the way real quick. You know who gives wonderful head?
Beer?
Galen's mom.
Oh my Christ!
Hey,
I love you, sweetie.
Oh
she's
boy.
a nice lady.
That's why I said I love you. So back to the beer. Now that I've done the shout out to my honey.
I'm gonna grab that other one. Oh fuck! You already did.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Good job, man.
I'm on top of this shit. We're out
Nice,
of beer. We're
nice.
getting more.
Yeah.
Not even a job. But nice work. Wait, not even work. Good going.
Nice leisuring.
Good going. Nice leisure. There, I like that.
Way to
Nice
go.
Oh fuck! This thing's full to the nipple.
Like the leisuring, buddy.
Get out of my head. You're thinking what I was thinking.
This does taste like. I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
I'm gonna mix this with coffee
Good head.
a couple days from now.
A thick tan head.
I like tan head.
It's cute.
Iron Milk Maiden.
Cocoa nibs.
You know what I love about head?
Creaminess.
When you're licking it off your lips.
And why do you lick it off your lips?
Because it's tasty.
No, I was just gonna say because it's that good, but close enough.
And it's a deep black color, thick and tan.
Who wants a mustache ride?
Spreading the
Did we go too far this time?
Oh no.
Okay.
You alright there, Marshall?
I didn't want to spit up on your
Yeah,
carpet.
you have a tendency of laughing while you're drinking.
Yeah, so I had to keep the mug by my mouth just in case I laughed
Yeah.
while sipping.
An accidental.
Yeah,
All
it'll be
this-
a long day.
Is it a long day?
Nah.
See, Kevin doesn't think it's a long day.
That's
You
right.
just realized that was you, didn't you?
That is me.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get a zero foam.
You're doing.
You don't want any head?
Just I like little head. I mean, I can make it dissolve.
What I like to do is get like a good 1/2 to 3/4 inch.
Oh yeah.
So you get nice and smooth and then finish hard.
Right.
And it just bubbles up at the top.
Well, my last one was more girth. This one is thin with a SRM of 37.
Girthy.
The almighty girthy.
Marshall, you just missed it.
What I miss?
Nothing.
Weird. I've never heard girth described that way.
What?
Well, can it be
We're
used that
talking
way?
about girth.
Well, I mean, girth is thickness, not height.
Right.
Isn't it like a roundness?
No, wait a minute. We need to address it. I need to personally address this real quick.
I thought girth was
Galen.
like around.
Galen, what did you just say?
Right? Girth is like the width, not the height. So you
Not
can't
the what?
describe the head.
No.
as
I don't care about the
being
rest of
high
it.
girth.
Not the what? Did you say height?
Height.
You said
Length.
height.
Or length.
Okay. Listeners, I want to educate you all real quick. I don't know a whole lot of things, but I know one thing. And this is one thing there seems to be a lot of people that don't know. The word height is not a real word.
I didn't say height.
I know. I thought you did. I'm happy you didn't.
I said height.
I just want all the listeners to know, because I know several people that think height is a word. I know college professors that use the word height, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing teaching people when you don't know what you're saying?
I thought that about more than a few teachers.
I'm just saying, even the smartest fucking people fuck this up. See, you're giving yourself more head.
I know.
Galen, you gotta quit swirling that beer, man.
I like it.
I mean, like, could
You
you
like
at least
flat
drink
beer?
it in a different motion than
No, I
circular?
just like doing it because it's fun to do. I like swirling in my cup.
It looks like you're swirling like scotch or something before you.
Well, that's where the idea comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is beer. I mean,
Well, I know, but
I'm just
I
trying-
like to imagine I'm drinking scotch right now because I'm that classy.
What the fuck?
I'm done giving you
Just
shit about
fuck with
swirling
you.
the beer,
You
but
do not say something
You're
as...
just like making fun of me, so just like I'm gonna roll with whatever I can think of. So
You
guys are
can't say
eventually just
something as
stop bringing it up.
arrogant as
Can you-
wishing you were drinking scotch while you're drinking beer. That's terrible. That's fucking
Absurdity.
blasphemy. If I was religious, you would be... What's that thing the
Shunned.
the Arabs call people that are bad? You'd be a fucking infidel.
Oh my god.
and I don't know if that means that what it means.
Infidel
don't
means
know
like
either.
fucking
I'm
another
scared
girl.
using it
What he said was blasphemous.
at this day and time. Actually, fuck it.
You do not think of
I ain't
scotch
scared
while
of
you're
it.
drinking beer.
That's total absurdity.
Words should not be.
Words should not be offensive just because they're words.
Yes, I agree.
All words have a way to use them. Use them.
Oh, I'd like to clear one up.
Clear up a
I
word.
saw this on the Facebook. Somebody said something about judging, right? I've been
Okay.
stuck on this word for a little while, and they said this is what you get for judging or whatever, and someone fucking totally stereotypes someone, right? It was a little video. I was like, that's not judging. That's fucking stereotyping. You assume somebody's someone just because of what you see. You assume every fucking thing about them, or maybe one little part of what they said, or part of how they look, or whatever.
This is kind of like the word ounces. People assume they're kind of the same thing because in some cases they are.
The fluid ounce to regular.
But sometimes it means the same thing.
Yes.
And this is one of those times.
Well, no, I don't know. Stereotyping and judging are two different things.
I know that, but the way that you're describing it, it's kind of like one-to-one. It means the same thing.
Well, I'm trying to clear it up without giving away who I'm talking about and what exact fucking video it was. But anyway, if you see, well, I don't want to fucking pick up any fucking way to I don't want to pick up an example to make myself.
You just make up an example.
I can make up. Okay. I walk into somebody's apartment and I'm visiting somebody or whatever. Fucking on the TV, they have they're watching a metal video, right? There's some fucking.
Could it be porn instead?
Okay. I see porn.
Yes.
I see porn with metal music on, and I assume they're a fucking. And then stereotyping would be assuming that they're some gothic. What's the word when they want sex all the time?
Fucking
Nympho. Yeah, some gothic. I assume there's some
that sounds hot.
gothic nymphomaniac. Just because I walked in and they got this metal music in the background with a porn, right?
Continue. I'm sorry.
Now that's stereotyping.
So that's them.
Like they just maybe they weren't expecting me to be over, even though I knocked on the fucking door and rang the doorbell and stuff. But judging would be
They like the fuck.
this person likes porn.
Oh yeah.
I can make a fair judgment seeing I
I feel
walk
like
in.
judging would be more like, hey, this guy watches porn. He must be a piece of shit.
Well, I'm not judging them. I'm just making a judgment call that this person likes porn. That's a judgment.
I think what
That's
Marshall's,
not a judgment.
That's
Marshall's
judging.
trying to.
That's an observation.
Okay, an
That's-
observation
that's-
on my judgment.
I think that's what Marshall's trying to point out: is a judgment is supposed to come from observation, whereas
Whereas
stereotype comes from assumption.
jumping to conclusions.
So you gotta get the facts first before you judge. Make a ruling. Develop an evidentiary record.
Anyway,
You have a missed call.
Yeah, I know.
Me too. This is a good beer though.
You
fucking
fucking
right.
right.
First time Drecker.
Yeah?
Now I popped my cherry. Yeah.
You popped your Drecker cherry.
Drecker cherry's popped. I sent some emojis to this girl the other day when I was like, I bet I could say a sentence in emojis. I put some cherries in a fucking pin. That was fucking awesome.
How old was she?
Old enough.
33. All right.
That's a little young.
33. Yeah. I know. It should have been 50.
I shoot for 67.
Hey, but the only first time I fucked her was like 2 years ago. So really, even though she's got 3 kids, that was my first time popping her cherry. Or I should have said smashing her pie. Because there's a pie symbol on emojis, right?
Jesus.
Dude, you gotta do like the boom pie.
Yeah, I blew that pie up.
Like the symbol of like
a
pointing
finger
at yourself.
or in a donut. Like that was one of them actually.
Yeah.
A finger going this way and a donut. And
No, you should do like a man pointing at the man, so it's like I, more or less, pound and then pie.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually no, and then like a female with like a pointer finger pointing at that, as in you, as in like a female.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And
I just thought it was
then
cool
pie.
because it came up real quick. Cherries in a tin. All right. Even though she definitely had no cherry to be popped.
Gets the point across.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she could be like the Virgin Mary. Her kids are the next Messiah.
She's not the virgin by any
It's
means.
Messiah.
Who? What are we talking about?
We're talking about
I don't give a fuck.
cherries
I'm
in a
just
pin
saying.
and
Placenta?
emojis.
I mean, since we're talking
Placenta.
about college professors, and all.
Ascenta. What did you say?
No, I mispronounced. I didn't miss.
Who are we talking about?
this non-virgin with kids.
It's not virgin yet.
What?
I said-
Galen's,
I'm not
you
in on
knocked the
this.
chick up.
I did?
Oh, she hasn't told you. Never mind.
She was a virgin.
I ain't paying child support.
Jesus.
Christ almighty. Am I on?
That's right. Galen does not support binge drinking or child support.
I support single moms. I'm a big fan of them, anyways.
I'm getting fucked up.
Me too.
Yeah, this is.
Very stout.
It's
very
not just.
thick.
It's not just tasty, but I mean, it does a good job of giving you a nice jag. I like it.
I do too. Cocoa nibs, creaminess, coffee flavors, dark chocolate, iron milk Maiden.
You know what else I like? Fuck Galen. This is a great cup choice. I know exactly how much
Oh,
I've drank.
Pyrex. Yes. The Pyrex cup.
I'm drinking out of a fucking 2-cup measuring cup, so I know how many ounces I'm drinking.
Exactly.
Well, except I fill it up past the point, so I know approximately how much I'm drinking.
So if we got to weigh 1 ounce, 1 fluid ounce, poured it onto a scale with very little additive weight, we could figure out the total ratio of this whole bottle.
Yes, we could. That sounds like a lot of math.
It does. Oh, we go 1 to 1. Total ounces of the bottle times the fucking whatever the actual weight is. I see it
What?
done.
Stop that. What?
Ting, ting, ting.
Ah! Oh,
Oh, shit.
that sounded cool. Do it again. Oh, do it again.
The Drecker's bottle. It's a musical instrument. I would. But
You
I
gonna
don't
you
wanna-
gonna play the jug?
I would, but I don't want to like over people's drinking stuff. But you definitely don't give a shit.
Nope.
Fucking guy.
I bought it, so fuck it.
What's
Marshall's.
that got to do with who's gonna be drinking it?
Yeah, Marshall's just saying he didn't
You
want
can
to.
inhale my presence. Does that make you feel better?
No, it makes me feel worse. I don't want to fucking have any part of you inside me, even if it is your presence.
That was your. Oh Jesus, dude. What's the difference between now and before?
You're
You've
talking
inhaled
about putting
many
your
times.
presence in me. The difference between now and before is I'm starting to feel this buzz,
Yeah.
and I'm
So
liking
you
it.
saying you like it sober, not when you're drunk? That's weird.
This one kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah.
I swear. People say alcohol is alcohol, but I don't think those people drink too often.
I mean, alcohol is alcohol technically, but
I mean,
there's all different sorts of types. Like people say, you know, there's a lot of people. Oh, I get angry when I drink whiskey. It's like, well, don't fucking drink whiskey.
yeah.
But different kinds of alcohol just
They do different.
affect
Yeah, they
different
affect you
people's
different.
body differently.
I agree.
Because they're
I,
all alcohol, but they're different chemical compounds of it.
I totally agree with both of you.
Yep.
How close to Guinness do you think this tastes? Like it could
I
be
think this
incredible.
tastes a million times better. I like Guinness.
I think it tastes better than Guinness, but yeah, there is something similar.
Yes.
Something.
Oh,
I think
it's
it's
a
a
I
stout.
guess I don't drink Guinness enough to really know.
I've only drank it once, but
You know
I
what?
remember.
I love Guinness, but you know, a lot of people make the mistake like right off the bat. They're like, "Oh, Guinness, it's a dark drink. I don't want a dark drink." And people don't realize. I mean, it's dark in color, but it's one of the lightest fucking stouts or porters there is. And that's the big difference between this and the Guinness for me is this has a much more fuller flavor.
I could see that. I see pale ale as a dark drink. I could see this as a coffee drink. That's what it reminds me of.
I could see myself pouring this in my coffee.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, fuck Bailey's. Put this in there.
Yeah, right.
Actually,
I'm
fuck
a-
the coffee. Just
I'm actually gonna
Straight
try
up.
the.
I like how it's called a chocolate milk stout and it tastes a little bit more like coffee.
what's the common thing about stouts? Almost all stouts have a heavy coffee-ish flavor.
I mean, you can definitely still taste a chocolate flavor,
Yeah.
but there's definitely a little bit of coffee in there as well. But so what are you guys thinking about this beer?
Excellent choice of beer.
Yeah?
Right here in Fargo, it's brewed, right?
Yep.
All right.
Downtown Fargo, Drecker Brewing Company.
Cool.
And this is, we haven't mentioned it yet this podcast. This is part of our local tour. Again, half of this was we were given a great deal on it from Dreckers for the podcast.
But that doesn't mean we're changing our review. For anyone.
Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, if we don't like your beer, we're gonna say we don't like it. But I fucking love it.
This is great.
The better, I gotta say, the better the buzz that your beer will give to us, the more of an honest review you will get.
That's true. There's that saying. There are two types of honest people in the world: children and drunks.
And this one is
Children lie a lot. I mean, what the hell?
Don't ruin the dream.
Okay.
And if it's
I don't know. I gotta.
It's just a saying, man.
I have
Fuck
mixed
you.
feelings on that one.
Yeah, some kids do, some kids don't. Depends on.
Have you seen like the what is it? Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just saying, it depends on who the parents are. That's all I was gonna say.
I think it
Oh,
depends on who the kids are, actually, because they're the ones lying.
I understand that, but I mean, who their parents are affect the reasons why they lie and how much they lie.
Kids say the darndest things. Have you seen that?
That's
No, I
funny
haven't.
shit.
Oh, I know that.
They're like pretty much gaining the kids' trust and then fucking asking them questions.
Leading questions.
Yeah. So how often would you say he drinks?
Oh my gosh, every day. Every morning in his coffee.
He calls it his thinking
I remember
juice.
getting a ride from my neighbor. Well, because my neighbor was one of my classmates, and his dad. His dad, you know that big ass cup we got in the cupboard? Like it's like almost probably like 12 inches tall. Like one of those huge ass mugs. He would drink like one or two of those in the morning and then drive us to school.
Wow.
Like
Sounds
that was
like he
his
knew what he was
day.
doing.
Did you get to school on time?
Yes, we did. You know why?
First of
Right.
all,
Because he liked to spin the tires.
I mean, if you're spinning the tires, you're not going really anywhere.
actually you're losing traction.
You gotta let
I
them
get
get
that,
traction
but-
and go.
But he was spinning going 90.
Do you think
He didn't get going that quick, but
he
70.
started spinning the tires because he kind of wanted to show off to the kids,
probably.
and that caused you to get to school on time a little sooner? I mean, like get to school a little earlier.
And maybe
No,
he
I
was
don't
doing
think he did it
you.
for that. He did more or less did it because he likes to have fun himself.
I like auto.
Are you sure?
So
Did you ask him?
So you getting to school on time was a byproduct of his love of
Fun.
and beer.
It's part of that, but in all honesty, it's not like we left that late. So I mean, we would have got to school on time no matter what. We just like to
Even
have
if
a little
he
bit of
drove
fun on the way there.
as a snail.
So his love of alcohol brought more fun to your day, and
No, because he would do it when he was completely sober too. And
God
just,
damn it, I'm trying here.
But we're just glad. We're glad he drank in the morning.
he was a little
Here's
bit
to
of
you, morning
an
drinker.
alcoholic.
No, I mean it like fucking clink to that, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm empty.
Empty
definitely.
I can empty
Well,
clink.
fill up, god damn it. We still got
There's a
half a
second
growler.
Yeah, but I'm pouring my own cup though this time.
Yeah, feel free. You and your shitty head. Well,
If
guys,
you simply tilt your glass and like pour it slow. You won't get so
You
much.
think you need to teach me?
yeah,
I
'cause
do.
you
'cause
apparently
you've
don't
been
know how to
fucking
do it.
swirling half the episode here.
There you go. Convection, you see. You see. Except it's not transfer of heat; it's transfer of beer.
Yes.
No,
Convection.
keep going.
Pretty much.
Keep
no
going.
head.
going.
And
Yeah.
that is how it's done.
No, it's not how it's done. That's how it's
You
done
need
wrong.
a head.
It's supposed to have a head.
I need a head in mine.
I don't really like having head. I like to. You pour it and you drink it immediately. I don't like having to wait for it.
Why would you wait for it just because there's head?
I like seeing like
There
the
we
little
go.
bubbles and stuff. I really do. I think that the more consistency of the bubbles shows a better brewed beer. At least that's what I like to think when I'm half drunk staring at my beer at the bar.
That's what I see.
But I also like leaving those bubbles in there, so when I drink it, I get that little carbonation feeling.
Yeah.
That's another thing I like about this. Well, I'll save that for the review. Speaking of, should we close this up?
Okay.
We're just about to an hour.
Are you guys fucked up enough to want to stop, or you guys want to? You got any?
I don't say I want to
side
stop,
notes?
but we were talking about keeping it closer to an hour now.
You are right.
So, should we?
I'm sorry, any alkies out there that are sitting there sipping to us drinking them.
Yep.
We're gonna cut it short tonight.
Drucker.
Actually, I'm not sorry.
It's Sunday,
just the
and
way it
some
is.
of us gotta get up early.
We're not apologizing because you had something great for like a full fucking hour. So just be happy.
And if you do want to continue on your drinking journey with a narration with some drinking buddies, click on another episode.
That's always a good idea.
Because these
There you
three
have
are
it.
probably gonna go up all at once, I'm assuming. Because
Just click on them all
Oh.
anyway.
We've got more than 3 episodes out there.
I know that, but I'm just
There's the
saying we
three
got
Dreckers.
3 Drecker ones that are going
Oh,
up
yeah.
right away.
Oh, Dracker. Fargo, North Dakota. Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Proud.
Alright.
Proud.
First Ave North.
Good.
All right.
Who wants to lead our buddy in how we do this?
Oh, well, how about we start with me, and
Sounds
he gets
good.
to go last.
Okay. This is the new guy.
No, because we're gonna go clockwise, and he gets to go last because he's the new
Who
guy.
wants
Calm
me
down,
to go
buddy.
last?
Okay.
Let's show them how you do it, Galen.
All right, so
Yo,
I'm
this is the
going
part.
with
This is
the-
the important part. Come on,
I'm
sit
going
up.
with the taste right away.
Like really.
I like the taste. It's exactly what it says it is, really. I mean, if you like beer, you like chocolate, you like coffee, all the good stuff in the world. I mean, it's good. I mean, there's not really many complaints for it. I mean, if you don't like coffee or chocolate, I mean, get the fuck out. But
Thank you.
But I mean, if you don't like coffee, you're probably not gonna like the beer, even if you like a lot of chocolate.
What depends on what you like about cotton.
But I mean,
my bad. You're
both flavors are present, is all I'm saying. But flavor is pretty good. Especially considering it's exactly what it says it is. So I'm gonna give that like a 9 because it's very, very accurate. I just don't like giving out 10, so I'm not gonna give that out. Unless it's like absolutely amazing. But anyway, so flavor, I'm gonna give that a 9. It's accurate. It's good. I like it to begin with. Anyway, so yeah. Drinkability, I could drink this for a while. I don't think I'd want to drink it all day, so I'm going to give that like a 7, because it is a little bit heavier of a beer. So, I mean, I could, but I don't know if I would want to. I mean, if I was drinking this all day, I feel like it'd be like my meal.
Well said.
It'd be a crazy, crazy day of fun activities.
Be a fun day.
Yeah.
Fuck, I lost.
And then, drinkability. Overall, I'm gonna go with that.
With what?
Overall beer, the flavor, drinkability, I like it. It's a good beer. When you compare it to other beers, I mean, I don't know very many other like chocolate milk stouts, so I don't know how my rating is going to be compared because I don't know a lot of them, which is kind of my own fault. I feel like I should drink some more of these, but this is the only one that I want to say that's brewed in the area, and I drink a lot of local beers. And whenever I go to a liquor store, I usually buy something that I know I'm gonna like. I mean, I expand every once in a while, but usually that's with a variety pack or something. So, overall though, I don't want to give it too high of a number because I don't know what to compare it to, especially in this class of beer, so I'm going to give it a 7. And that's a wrap.
Well said. I agree. I think Drecker reminds me of darker, because that's what it is. It is darker beer, and I've only had.
Oh, one second.
Not all of it.
Drecker is they brew all the beer, but right today we're going off the Iron Milk Maiden.
Okay, so that's. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do.
So
all over the
we are
place.
Iron Milk Maiden, but yeah,
Yeah.
I could see why Drecker is it. Is that their type of beer? Always darker, or
No.
No,
They
they
have
do a
all
whole
types?
variety.
One second. Sorry. They brew a few different kinds. What's the sour one?
Oh, Techno Viking.
Techno Viking. They have Techno Viking. They have like how many? Probably I don't know.
They've
12,
got to say
12,
they've
15
got
that
at
I
least
can think
12
of.
different beers.
oh, so this
Yeah.
is like Anheuser-Busch compared to all the others.
Right on.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Iron Milk Maiden,
So
good beer. This is only my second dark beer, so I don't know what to compare it to. But I've drank 2 glasses already, and I feel great. I have that like tingly lips sensation, buzzy head. I'm
you
kind of
drink
hell
much?
bent. I drink a lot,
And
but
you
not a
got-
lot.
And you got buzzy or
Yes.
fuzzy
I mean,
lips
I
or-
don't drink a lot, but I drink quite often.
It happens quite a bit, just not all at once.
I don't drink a lot of beer per session, but I do. I am kind of a lightweight, but I always go. I'm not scared to drink. I'll always drink, especially challenges.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
fuck! We didn't bring out the Chug-a-Lugs today.
Oh no!
that's all right. We'll bring them out another day.
I
But-
guess we didn't need it today. This
We
is a pretty
did.
good beer.
We're all drinking pretty solid. beer.
Yeah, I have a good buzz.
Yeah.
Dude.
On that level, I would give it a 9. And quality, I don't know how to compare. Like I said, I'm only like I drink Guinness, I drink Newcastle, and a couple other types. I'd probably give it like an 8, because it's only got to be a 50-50 right now. But 2 beers, 8 is pretty good. Otherwise, overall, it's good beer, and I like the logo. I like taste. I like coffee, so yeah, I would definitely drink it again. So overall, I'd probably give it, with both numbers combined, a 7.
Cool.
Solid 7.
Yeah, a 7.
Awesome. Marshall?
Let's see. Taste overall, I love coffee. I mean, let's see. It's not like the best taste in the world, but each time I get that taste across my taste buds, I know I'm gonna be waking up to a better and better feeling each like little sip. So I like coffee, and this definitely has that fucking coffee flavor. Chocolate, oh, I love chocolate. Taste, I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. Today, fucking Iron Milk Maiden from Drecker, which I don't think chocolate or coffee when I think of Iron Maiden, but whatever.
Totally.
Iron Milk Maiden gets a fucking 8. Buzz. Each time I took a sip of this. Each time I took a sip of this beer that's sitting in my little mug right now, it did just what coffee does to me. Each time I take a taste, I know I'm going to get a little bit more of that feeling that I was looking for, which in this case was a buzz from the alcohol, and I got that. I like this buzz. This is another 8. Drecker got a fucking 8/8 review out of me. Overall, I'm going to continue right on with that fucking 8. I really don't usually take to very dark beers. I prefer IPAs and every other. I prefer IPAs most of the time, but Drecker, you really you've outdone yourself with this Iron Milk Maiden Chocolate Milk Stout. So overall, yeah, 8. You got 8s all around. Listeners, if you don't like dark beers but you still have hope, this is one to try.
Especially if you like coffee.
Fucking A. Shit, I'm
Yeah.
talking to my phone like it's the microphone. Thank you.
Alright, hold on. Let me get one more little swig.
I'm still going on this, by the way. I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done with your review.
Oh no, I mean I'm still going on my beer. I'm done with the review.
Oh, it is my turn?
On to you, Josh.
It's on to me. I want another swig now. Alright. So, I'm gonna knock this through fast. We got drinkability. The carbonation's light, but it's still present. I like that, because you like the little fuzziness of the carbonation, but I don't like a whole lot. It makes you bloated. It makes it hard to keep drinking. So this is right where I want it to be for carbonation. It's got a good head. Sticks my mustache nice. So I got a little bit of flavor saver. And yeah, I can drink this for a long time. Give it a 8.25. No, 8.27. That's better.
8.27.
Buzz. You know, if you've got guys have listened to any of my other ones, like I always say, you know, I like a buzz that's present, but it's not too fast. This is giving me that. It's right where I want to be. Buzz is sitting at. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
And this is after about 2.5 cups.
Actually, I've got it by ounce. This is after about. Well, I've had just under 1,000 milliliters, according to my measuring cup. So you know, take that with whatever grain. Pour that in here, man. So yeah, Buzz, we're sitting at a good 9. Overall, I'm gonna give it.
Chardonnay, yes.
Overall, I better go 7.9.
Look at that head.
You know, I love stouts probably more than other categories. I like them all. But I think stout's usually my favorite. Fuck you.
Let him fucking finish.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Listeners, you can count the time that it took Galen to review his and count the time it took mine besides me saying listeners, blah, 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 and see who wins. So yeah, overall, 7.9. It was really great. It's up there. It's not my favorite, but it's damn good. Should we close out?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent.
Any other points to hit it?
Any points, Galen?
Any
Points?
anything?
Anything of all sorts, whatever.
Only I would say is that it
But about the beer?
is a pretty thick beer, so
You don't want to compare it to any cheapos out there?
no. This can't be compared to cheap beer because it's good beer and it's thick beer, which is why I wouldn't say like I would want to drink this all day. But I mean, it's a good beer. It's a good starter beer because it tastes great. And it's high enough percentage, whatever. I mean, you can drink this and then you can move on to whatever you want, and everything's gonna taste good after that.
Cool.
It's got a lasting palate.
Jason, your first time being a guest. What do you think?
This is the new guy, yep. The only points I would like to make is this has a thick tan head, and your lips should probably hit that thick tan head. I mean, it is so good.
DSLs or what?
So you're saying that you should enjoy the head.
You should enjoy the thick tan head, its creaminess, and its cocoa nibs. Totally. I will close with that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You should feel good about it.
Oh, goodness.
Don't worry, Galen. It's not like your nibs are tan.
Oh, this is, yeah. Wait.
Okay. Goodness.
Marshall, closing statement.
Listeners, who else? Fact checkers,
Beer drinkers.
beer drinkers
And Dreer
in
Binkers.
general,
Or people that want to start drinking.
or people. Yes, I like that.
If you've got a reason to start drinking, let us help you.
Totally.
We can help you. Fucking one brewery, one growler, one bottle, one
cup,
can,
one sip at a time.
Yes, all that good stuff. Whatever your unit of measurement. Feel free
One
to
thick
rely
head.
on us. We'll be there for you. Okay?
And for ourselves.
Oh, definitely, of course. What the fuck?
We've got to be here for ourselves, because, I mean, if we're not doing that, who's going to drink the beer?
Help others by helping yourself.
Help yourselves. Help us. Send us money for beer or not. We're still going to drink it.
Do we have an account for that?
No, we don't have an account.
Someday.
Someday, maybe.
GoFundMe, we'll set it up.
Yeah, if you want to get
Maybe.
us cheerleaders, feel free to give us some fucking money for cheerleaders. Maybe we'll put up like a sexy calendar.
Totally.
Of ourselves.
I meant the cheerleaders, but we can do that too.
Anyhow,
I mean, I guess I could pose with a fireman's outfit or something.
how many milliliters you on?
How many milliliters? Oh, you refilled me. It's hard to say. I've passed the 1,000 milliliter mark. I feel like I need like a trophy or something.
I'm having fun with this. We're gonna continue on, but listeners, we are done with you. So, have a good night, day, evening, whatever the fuck you got going for you.
And as always,
Drink
Bottoms
responsibly.
up.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take the quote. Stay thirsty, my friends.
That's right.